And on.
Seriously, only half class got that.
That was too busy sneezing.
That's 50% more than listen to most of what I say. All right, so we got this weird looking expression, the weird looking equation. We want to eventually have dy over dx isolated. Let's just start differentiating term by term.
Let's do it.
X cubed
Squared.
is 3x squared. Do we have to chain on anything? Well, technically it's times 1. Not important to write that down. Minus x squared, when you differentiate minus x squared, you get minus 2x. Again, nothing really to chain on. Where things get exciting is in this next term. Oh, shoot. I forgot, back up. Sorry. That's not just x squared, that's x squared y. And that's a whole different thing.
This is going to be a multiplicative.
Well, it's a product, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Okay. Now the minus is still in play here. The thing is, when we apply product rule, we're going to get how many terms? Two. How many of those terms are going to be affected by this subtraction sign?
Oh, every one
Both of them. So what should I probably use?
Parentheses.
Parentheses, yes. Parentheses. And inside those parentheses, we'll put the result of the product rule. So x squared y. I'm going to keep the x squared. I'm going to multiply that by y prime. The derivative of the other factor would be y prime. Plus, yep. Come back the other way. Now I'm going to keep the y. And I'm going to multiply that by 2x. I'll put the 2 out front, if you don't mind. That completes the product rule, right? So I can close those parentheses off. Plus 4y squared, that's the term we're looking at now. Differentiating that, the 2 comes down, gives us a new coefficient called 8.
Wow.
The y doesn't change, going to the first power. Chain on y prime, the derivative of the y. And that's all equal to 0.
That's what you're reminding me of, right?
It's kind of a mess to have these things connected in parentheses. Let's distribute the negatives so that we get individual terms and we can move them around as we see fit. So we've got 3x squared, we've got minus x squared y prime. Minus, yeah, I'll call it 2xy, so that's 2yx. Plus 8y y prime, and it's all equal to 0. Now we're trying to, eventually we want to isolate what?
Wow.
Y prime. Yeah. I'm going to get all y prime terms
On the left.
on their own side. Yeah, the left will probably be easier to do. I'm not trying to get political here. It's the left side of the equation. To be fair, all the non-y prime terms will balance it out by going to the other side. So 3x squared, are we going to keep it or are we going to move it? I like to move it, move it. All right, so the negative x squared y prime is going to stay, because that's got a y prime in it.
Minus 2x put over there.
Yes, kind southern gentleman. The plus 8y y prime will stay. All the other terms, both the other terms will move. So that we'll get a negative 3x squared and a positive 2xy.
Take out the y prime from right?
Yeah. But is everyone okay so far? Which is Spanish for
See?
more cheese so far. Okay so far. Es muy divertido. Okay. But yeah, we've got y prime to people sometimes they want to say, well, let's divide by x squared to get the y prime by itself. Well, then you got to divide this by x squared. That's just a complete mess.
You're right, it's a negative x squared.
Touche. So what can we do about this?
Factor out.
Yeah, factor.
What are the factor out this?
Y prime.
Factor out y prime. So you have y prime outside, you've got a negative x squared, a plus 8y in parentheses, and it's all equal to the right side.
Good one, good joke.
And we're almost there.
Divide that.
Yeah, just divide away the stuff you don't want attached to the y prime.
I'm taking it,
So y prime is going to be, it's going to be a fraction. You've got the stuff from the left. You don't have to do this, but I don't know, it's just the OC in me or something. The 2xy, I'm going to put that first. And I'll put the minus 3x squared second. It saves me from having to write an extra sign.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter if you do it. Over, same thing, I'm going to put the 8y first. And then minus x squared. If you wrote it the other way, I don't care. That's the idea. And again, sometimes they'll give you, sometimes they might ask you for the slope of an equation at a point, and then they'll say at the point like 1, 4. Then you want a specific number. What would you do?
Plug those into the.
Yeah, you plug 1 in for the x's and 4 in for the y's and get a number answer instead of an expression answer. It's, yeah, depends on the information they give you. So just basically make sure you're answering whatever the question is. Sometimes we get to this point, we're like, oh, good, done. Well, there might be more to the problem. Alrighty. So that said, we've got assignment 18.